All right. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Rico's Aquarium, your host, your true and only, where you can get it real. You can get real here. Um, how's it going? So this is where we talk about aquarium talk and everything in between. And this is episode, I believe, 34. So as you guys come in, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and show some love, appreciation. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully, everyone's having an awesome Friday. End of the work week. My work week never ends. Tons of stuff I have to do. What's going on? What's up, Carl? What's up, Asa? What is up? How are you all doing this evening? So I thought it would be a great topic. I was actually on Instagram a little bit earlier, then I had to go do lunch and all that. So I'm a little behind on when I wanted to start. I actually wanted to do a live stream like at 10 this morning, but I have to do it when it's convenient for me and all that cool stuff. So choosing the right aquarium equipment. So when I was on Instagram earlier, I was like, hey guys, what do you guys think I should talk about? And inside fence line. Anyway, it would be West Coast was like made a comment. I forget exactly how I put it, and I was like, yeah, picking out the right equipment, choosing the right equipment. So shout out to West Coast Reefer on that one. I want to listen to you guys, so when I drop these videos, and if you're going back watching all these episodes, there's already 34 episodes. So if you missed some, it's in the playlist, Aquarium Talk and everything in between. So make sure you guys go back, go watch them. I keep them for 1 hour, keeping them at 1 hour. So you can go back, you can watch them, and you can leave some comments there. Leave those comments. Those comments are not going to fall on deaf ears or be unseen. We're going to take whatever that video was that you watched, whatever comment that goes with that video. If it's to shed some more light on that video, some more insight, make episode 2 of that video, make another, part 2 of that particular talk. The titles will stay the same, and it'll just be PT2, part 2, and we'll keep these things going. I plan on doing it regardless. But at the end of the day, I'm doing it. You guys watch it. Your guys' opinion matters too. There's things that we talk about, and there's so many different opinions out there or ways somebody can interpret it, or maybe we miss something that are key points to something that we're talking about, that whoever comes across these videos are going to see it and be like, aha. The only difference is with me and everybody else is it's real. And I'm not saying other people are fake. I just keep it real and straight and raw. I believe that's just the only way to be in life, is to be straight up, raw, and uncut and uncensored. So I love it. Also, so that's what today we're going to talk about. Hello, Reef family. Have a great Friday, everyone, and even a beer, or a better weekend. What's up, T-Nip? Thank you for coming in. Also, everyone that is in here, I will probably say this again at some point. Hello, Sherry. Oh, hey, shh. Nobody, you don't want to know. Hey, so some of you guys got the early sneak at this on Instagram. I won't talk about the bird in the room there. Don't forget, you guys are more than welcome to become a member to just show your support to this channel and the things that I do for you guys with this channel. Hopefully nobody gets offended. This is 2021, and yeah, we're doing our thing for 2021. So, yes, choosing the right equipment for your aquarium. Who would like to kick that one off? Choosing the right aquarium equipment. I don't know if I'll do a Planet freshwater aquarium. I'm definitely going to keep it for saltwater. But yo, Super Yellow Tang, my man. Super Yellow Tang's been around for quite some time too. He disappears every once in a great blue moon, but he probably gets tired of all the crybaby stuff that happens on the channel. But well, we're not doing that for 2021. But yeah, what's up, buddy? What's going on, my man? Yeah, guys. You see? Voila! Behind me. Yay! All right, got my poster. It looks a little crooked. I don't know if it is or it's the camera. Let me see, side. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's just camera, maybe. All right. Not sitting proper or something. I don't know. But either way, get those thumbs up when you walk into my house, people. This is 2020. This is nonsense. We don't live in a barn. Close my door. Get those thumbs up or get out. Anyway, he said, I've been around too long, buddy. Right. I think I've been on here too long, buddy. Oh, the things that I could have done with my time than be on YouTube. Oh, anyway. Oh. Hey, I'm new to the channel. What happened to that week 300 gallon that had revives? Haha, Happy New Year, sir. What's up, Feel Free? Oh my goodness, what the hell is? Let me see. Is it Christmas again? What's going on? How's it going, Mister? Shall two pass? Yeah, what's going on? Surprised to see this channel still going. Where are the fish? You are? That's amazing that it is, though, right? Why would it not still be going? I know a lot of people do come and go, and why not my channel or me myself? It is a hard road to go down when you're talking about being in social media. But I do have a reputation to keep up with. You know, the live stream king lives on. So a lot of you guys don't know, you know, I sold the old house. And wife graduated. I told you way before she even graduated. The wife said, oh, she graduated. She wants to move. And, I listened to my wife. Obviously, we have kids together. We've been together for quite some time. I know it's amazing how would she put up with me, like me of all people, but she does. So we got to thank her and give her a hand for that, right? So, because I'm just hell on wheels. But anyway, so she, I thought she was BSing. We started the beast and did all that, made all these plans, spent all this money. I redid the floors to support and, tore all the carpet, did all this stuff to this house, all right, to get this tank in. And sure enough, she was dead serious. So it's not a bad move. It was just kind of inconvenience, but it is what it is. Happy wife, happy life for those that are in my shoes. Just saying. For those that aren't, they got always something smart to say. That's why you're outside looking and saying some smart stuff. So it is what it is. We're here. So this is going to be my office / where I'm going to get stuff done for you guys and stuff done for these guys. I only talk about things that I truly believe in. I talk about companies that actually do care about people. I don't, even this company. This company was to show me something crazy or whatever and really just not care about anybody. Then there's not for me to say. But I'm willing to support anybody in this hobby that's willing to appreciate people and for people for who they are. And especially you know, to work with me, I'm not the easy person to work with, because and anybody knows that, like, just period. It's not about me getting my way. It's me being real. Like, you know, I want everything transparent. I want to be real as possible, and I want companies to be real. So companies that I feel that really do try to help out, you know, great customer service. I don't care if it's Ecotech. I don't care if it's Pilot Lab. I don't care if it's Jody down the road, or Ceche, or Reef Bride, or Orphic, or whatever company out there. If you're good, you're good. And if you're crap, you're crap, you know, and you should be held accountable for what you are, period. Does that mean you can't change and step up your game? Yeah, you can. That's totally up to you. But I'm only here for 2021 for you guys, dropping tons of content. I got so much content, I don't even know what to do with. I also want to I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to come to neighborhoods around you. Hell, I might even go down to Pilfrey someday. I might go see my dude Pilfrey. I got to go that way anyway. He's by paper plant that I used to deliver to. Almost out there in Kentucky where he's at, there's nothing out there. It's like boondocks. But I might go out there, you know, hit him up, maybe stop and see his tank and his stuff. You know, if I ever get the opportunity to come to the UK or something like that, maybe go see like Super Yellow Tang or some of these guys out there, go to their neck of the woods. But just want to do some traveling and hang out with you guys, maybe do a video together, show you some appreciation, my gratitude and appreciation for you guys following me. If you don't follow me, don't send me a DM asking me to come to your email. I have no idea who you are. I never seen you on my live streams. I'm only want to take care of those that been supporting this channel. I don't care if they supported, got mad at me, came on back home. I don't care. They still support this channel. So I know, right? So some of these tanks obviously are not going to be here. I do got 2 fluval tanks. One I'm definitely for sure I'm keeping. One I might keep them both. I don't know. But anyway, I'm definitely only looking out for those that know how to, you know, really support channels and appreciate channels for doing what they do, you know. And that's the end of that. I will be stopping at probably some fish stores on the way and all that cool stuff as well. Sunday dinner in Bear. Hey, I'll take you up on that Super Yellow Tank. If I make it out your way, I'll definitely look you up, hit you up on that one. You can show me around to some pubs out there and some cool stuff. I plan on doing that. I mean, it's just a heck of a long trip on a plane, but hey, I'll do it. Maybe I'll just do it just to do it. You know, who knows? I'll talk about that. Maybe talk a sponsorship into doing something like that, you know, for me or something like that. Help me out on that one. But anyway, that's what it is. So what's up, West Coast? Got notification. Oh, there you go. No, hey, I'm not going to jinx it though. Let's see if I go live again. It is Friday, so I plan on running quite a few live streams and talking about all kinds of stuff. So let's see if you get the next one and the next one and maybe a next one and maybe a next one. I don't know. Maybe 5 today. So 4 more after this. 4 more. Let's see if you get 4 more notifications. Maybe I'll go live 4 more times. It is Friday. What else are there to do? Everything closes around 10 around me anyway. So it ain't like you're going to the bar. Always get notification. Like I said, well, I told him to unsubscribe and then resubscribe and then hit the notification. I don't know if I told all you guys that because I've been saying I don't know, but we were talking on the phone and I said, did you unsubscribe? Try, you know, basically unsubscribe, resubscribe, and then hit the notification on all. You know, all notifications on your iPhone. You have to have notifications turned on for that. So Anyway, we're about 15 minutes in. I want to get into this discussion. You sitting cricket and out. Yeah, I think it's just like I don't know. Maybe is that better? I don't know. It's as straight as I can do right now. I don't have a whatever. What's up? What's up, Tom? He said, I'm with you for life, brother. I appreciate that. I think it's just a camera and the cord pulling on my camera. So I'm not using my touchscreen computer. I'm actually using a high definition camera on top. And then I have a bunch of stuff that I can plug in here for a bunch of different cameras and all that other stuff. So we'll see. Anyway, so equipment. As you guys heard, well, West Coast in here. And like I said, I was asking on Instagram, what should we talk about? And he mentioned that. So, give credit where credit's due. And I told you guys all that once these videos are up, you guys leave comments. Think about things that we haven't thought about. Leave it in the comments. And if I choose your topic, then I'll shout you out as well because, it was your idea, your thought, something maybe we forgot, didn't go over or discuss. Leave it on that video. So whatever video it is, just leave your comment on that. Don't watch 10 videos and then put a comment on that video that doesn't have nothing to do with what you're talking about. So anyway, what's up, Gabe? So choosing the right aquarium equipment, that could be very hard, couldn't it? So with that being said, and for all you guys that's going to just say it took you 17 minutes to start talking about it, it's my show, buddy. It's 2021. Hey, do what I want. Anyway, not saying anybody said it. I'm just saying for somebody that's going to watch this. But anyway, choosing the right equipment can be very difficult. There's so many different manufacturers, companies out there. And how do we choose the right equipment for our aquariums? That is the question. So you guys that are sitting here watching the chat right now, how do you do that? How do you know what equipment do you actually need for your aquarium? And what are you going to base that off of? And who is going to be your provider in that equipment? Who's going to be the manufacturer that you choose to go with? I mean, you have like CJ High Door, you got Maxi Jets, you got whatchamacallit, I can't even think. Vectra, you got Abyss, you got just for like maybe return pumps, you got all kinds of manufacturers out there. You got Ocean Revives you can do for LEDs, you can do Hydra, AIs, G4, G5 Pros, you got all kinds of options out here. Reef Rights to J-Boat, thanks Mike. As a return pump, you got, skimmers, different brands, Octopus, to whatever. All these pieces of equipment out here. How do you decipher what you need for your system? All right, first off, and how do you make sure that you chose the right piece of equipment? That to me is more important than anything. Current USA, that's another one. LED lighting, the Orphic lighting. There's, the Orphics, the GHLs, the Radions, the Currents, the Ocean Revive, T247s, T5 hybrids, the AI. There's so many different LEDs. How do you, ATI. I mean, geez. I mean, the list goes on. You guys are running off in the chat with all, It's like, but how do you know what's the best for you in your application? How do you make that choice? How do you choose the best equipment for your setup? Huh? And preparing your new aquarium for these, you know, when it comes to equipment. You know, we all have to find space for tanks, right? We got to find the space. And then once we find the space, you know, we got to figure out what next. What type of lights am I going to run? Are we going to run a protein skimmer, no protein skimmer? Am I going to run a calc reactor or no calc reactor? Am I going to run Chato, or am I going to run Calerpa, or am I going to run Dragon's Breath? You know, am I going to run an algae scrubber or no algae scrubber? What am I doing? These are, first off, figuring that out, and then finding what manufacturer that makes that for that specific thing, you know, that you want to run, and then turn around. What manufacturer do I do? What do I choose? Do I choose Ocean Revives? Do I choose Radions? Or do I choose T5 or Hybrid? What do I choose? What is best for me? These are all decisions that's going to rack your brain. You know, only thing, I guess a good start for me would be writing down your budget. Has anybody thought about that? Choosing the right equipment, right? Could you say choosing the right equipment for your aquarium would be, the first answer would be writing down your budget. What is your budget for equipment? Has anybody thought about putting down a budget on equipment, or do you just buy the tank and then figure it out later? That's the question. What do you do? So if you find that you have a budget, do you break that budget? Do you go above your budget? What do you do? West Coast says, do your research, plan wisely, get what you want the first time around. He said first time avoid, but I know what he meant. And we've talked about this on the show. Get what you want first time. You would find yourself, how many of you guys are guilty buying the same piece of equipment, but just different brands multiple times? How many times have you guys done that? When by the time you bought all these 3 pieces of equipment, you could have just had what you felt was the best piece of equipment the first time. But you went through all these loopholes. So you, instead of buying this one pump, smell check. You bought this one pump that you say, let's just say you needed a Vector. You wanted a Vector, but you went with a mag drive. You know, you went with a mag drive. You went with a J-Bow, whatever, and then you went with something else. But let's just say all 3 of those pumps added up to one Vector. So you bought all these pumps, and then you decide, you know what, I'm going with the Vector. How many times have you guys done that? Let's be real. Nobody's judging. I'm guilty of it. I've done it. I just learned that, you know what, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to do, and I'm willing to pay whatever price that I got to pay for it. Period. All BS aside. You might as well just get what you want the first time around. Don't get in the caught up of, oh, well, I really ain't got the money right now. Guess what? That tank's going to sit there. There's nothing wrong with your tank sitting there. So pump your brakes, calm down, breathe. So what? It takes you another 4 weeks before your money's right to go ahead and get what you want the first time. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. I'm just saying. You can put water in your aquarium and let it be what it's going to do. Buy 4 J-Bows instead of a Vector. Redundancy, you can do that too. There's all kinds of different ways to skin a cat. Here's the thing. Are you into, planning? I'm going to go back to West Coast. Planning, having a budget. Okay? So you can buy what you want the first time. I notice a lot of you guys are worried about looks. What do I mean by that? You worry about looks. You worry about how your equipment is underneath. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. You can have a spotless, and I mean very spotless clean underneath the hood, right? That's not going to make your tank thrive any better. Just putting it out there. But a lot of you guys are, want the looks too. That's cool. I'm not talking smack about that. That's a very fine thing. You want very nice, clean lines, very nice plumbing, the whole 9 yards. So the reason why you don't buy 4 J-Bows or J-Cos, because you want a very clean looking pump like a Vectra. Okay. So you can buy 4 of these for the price of this one, but you buy this one because it fits your thing in the way you want your stuff to look. Is there anything wrong with that? Nope. Is J-Cod or J-Bow and a Vectra L1 going to get you from point A to point B? Sure will. Just like a Kia, which is, they got some nice cars nowadays, but Kia and a Lambo. I mean, which one do you want to drive? You want the Lambo. Of course you want the Lambo. But is the Kia and the Lambo still going to get you from point A to point B? Is it still going to do a job? It is. But it's your personal preference in the way what you want it to look like. Okay? So there's nothing wrong, and I need people to understand that. There's nothing wrong with doing what you want the first time around. Don't get caught up with how many of this or how many of that to what you can do for the price of one. We know what we're paying for. We understand very well once we spend that money on what something costs. No man or no being can tell you how to spend your money that you worked hard for. Do your research. Have a budget. If money's not an option, throw the budget out the window then. For a lot of people, budget is an option. It needs to be an option because not everybody has whatever. Get what you want. Nobody can tell you what to do or what not to do. And at the end of the day, it's your hobby. It's not my hobby. It's your hobby. Remember that. It's our hobby as a whole, as a group to want to come together to talk about the hobby. Ultimately, it's your hobby. You do what you want, how you want, and that's that. So understanding that, having a plan, having a budget, the whole 9 yards, it's totally on you. I got a pimped out motorcycle and pimped tank because that's what I do. Hey, he's totally right. I got a motorcycle that I just bought. It's 2020, brand new, and I'm pimping it out as we speak. You know what I mean? And making it my own. Just like there's going to be a tank back here. I'm going to pimp it out. And I'm really going to pimp this tank out back here. Unfortunately, it's just not my beast of tanks, but that's okay. It's 2021, and I'm obviously doing what I have to do. And that's just that. So Eric N says, I've had one J-Bow 6500 for 3 years. Moves water, looks fine to me. My sump is not a display tank. And that's the whole thing. It doesn't matter what anybody does or wants. It's what you choose to do. Eric says his sump's not a display tank. West Coast Reefer sump is a display tank. Everybody has their own preference and what they visualize. So this is very good to see. And for you guys that are new coming in or going to see this at a later date, listen to the diversity. Everybody's getting along. Everybody's shooting, what they do. And, and it's awesome, right? You're hearing different people's opinions. And we don't have a bunch of BS going on over here neither. So, it's cool. It's being respectable to somebody's opinions. one person just sat here and clearly said, hey, my stuff's not a display tank. So therefore, guess what? I use J-Bow, I use whatever I want. I don't care because my stuff's not a display tank. West Coast, on the other hand, he's not going to run a J-Bow in his, because his sump is a display tank. Okay. He's just not going to do it. He doesn't care what the cost is. He's going to buy. If it's high end, and that's just what he's going to buy. But his is a display. His is a work of art. Eric's is not so much a work of art. So therefore, it is what it is. Anyway, moving on. Eric N says, keep it real, Rico. I will always keep it real, obviously. Says, I do keep my sump clean, though. There you go. As you guys know, I don't care nothing about a sump. It's there to have extra water and for fish purposes, just extra water volume for me as well. Now, with this new tank and stuff like that, I will be doing some things a little bit different. And guess what? I'll tell you guys now, I'm going to involve you guys in that. So maybe plumbing and all kinds of stuff. Maybe I'll do a color scheme, plumbing scheme or something like that. So I'll have you guys help me out with that. I don't know if Saltwater Aquarium actually carries colored plumbing. You guys know? I need to look on their website. I haven't looked on there in a while. Things come and go. And plus, just because of what's going on with this thing, a lot of stuff is on back order and stuff like that. So if they don't, hello, get some colored plumbing in for us people that likes to have colored plumbing. Anyway, important equipment: heater, controller, Inkbird, cost effective, and 2 heaters. I like to change heaters once a year, regardless if they act up or not. Me on the other hand, I don't. I can care less. Not that I can care less. Let me rephrase that because that sounds really bad, right? I will let it run until I have constant on or failure. I never had a Jagger heater glass break on me though, without me actually breaking it. Not saying that can't happen. But I always deal with big, large tanks. So even if it's stuck on all the time, it doesn't hurt anything because I'm usually under the wattage. Like on 1,000 gallon, I only had 600 watts or 600 watt heater, 300s on 1,000 gallons. So obviously I was using my house to kind of make up where my temperature was going to stay. But it's very important to understand what Pilfrey just says. What he just said is that you really, in my personal opinion too, on these other scales, you really should probably change out your heater, based on, maybe on what type of heater. Maybe Jagger heaters you get, every 2 years or something like that. Or you should be very in tune on what's going on. Do a visual, look at your heater, making sure it's still working properly, and stuff like that, because we have all heard or seen at some point somebody's tank crashing because a heater got stuck on, or whatever the case may be. Now, controllers do help. He made a point to say about Inkbird and stuff like that. Now, I do have a Inkbird controller, brand new in the box. I had it for a video, for upcoming videos for the Red Sea tank that I had, or I still have. It's in the garage. I might be just getting rid of that too. You know what I mean? I'm going to do a final thought on that tank. And guess what? I'll probably sell it or something like that, or just give it away. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see about that, because I can only have so many tanks. I set so many up. Guess what? I'll do my stuff on them, and then hey, here it is. Whatever. But anyway, you should probably consider replacing that. That's where I was going. Then I get to go on 100 miles an hour somewhere else. So something to think about. Something you can consider. All that. I do keep close eye on the heaters in the winter and keep extras just in case. So yes, keeping extras as well. Let me get that 350. Yes, the Red Sea 350. Look, you gonna come and drive up here and get it, or do I got to deliver it to you? I'll deliver it to you. I got a trailer and stuff. You just got to pay the shipping. I'll deliver it to you. I'll do a video. We can do a video. There we go. See how this works. Anyway, Pilfer's probably not BSing either. He's like, I'll take that. So yeah. Let's see. CJ been there. It's not much further for me. No, it's not. CJ's well, he was at my old house, but yeah. Yeah, it's not, it's like 5 hours, 6 hours. Yeah, it's nothing really. It's like me going to Secaucus, New Jersey. And for me, it's like 6 hours. It's probably 6 hours, whatever. To me, that's a day trip. That's, me going to Chicago 6 hours, me going to CJ about 6 hours, me going to I love Ohio because I'm just like, whoop, whoop, whoop. Florida is the longest, like Orlando's like, I don't know. It's 1,000 miles from my door to Orlando, a little less than 1,000 miles right now, actually, because I'm closer heading that direction. So anyway, yeah. So, it's very important to focus on when you're getting ready to get a new aquarium. Choosing the right aquarium equipment is going to be one of the biggest things that you need to really consider and think about. If money's not an option, guess what? Have your way. This video is completely not for you. Okay. So if you're out there, some of you people that are out there, money's not an option. Just, hey, hit the thumbs up, give me a like, maybe shoot a comment anyway, and just keep it moving because this video is definitely not for you. But for the ones that it is for, I definitely want you guys to, think about these things and stop making the same mistakes that I've made. Hey, I'm guilty. Okay. Other people that are spitting facts in the comments here. It's time that we stop blowing unnecessary money. It's time for us to just buy what we want to do the first time around and keep it moving. And because we just buy what we want the first time around instead of all this, that gives us time to spend money on other things that we might want to try out. We hear about something new coming out. Maybe for the very first time, we can actually jump on the brand new bandwagon like a lot of people do, which is not a problem because it does help. It let us know, and buying new stuff out there, and testing it out and talking about it. So, it's, or maybe it's just, you can, because you did everything else, that gives you a little wiggle room to like, you got your Gen 5 Pros. Maybe you want to throw Orphic bars on or Reef Brights or, supplement that blue lighting, that special blue. Maybe that's what you want to do, because you're going to go and do something right the first time and not instead of 2-3 times before you do it, get what you want. Think about that money you can save. Just go ahead and toss it over on something else. So anyway, my chiller has a heater in there, so I don't need one, but have as backup. See, and that's cool. Backup. I can't stress backups. Having backup stuff for your aquarium really does help out a lot. Do you already lay out the plan for your new tank plus equipment on a video? What did you already lay out for me? Is that directed towards me? Or buy more coral? Well, I'm not buying any coral. I'll just go get coral where I need to go get coral from. And whatever. I'll go get more coral, and from friends and stuff like that, and put in here and call it a day. It grows out. If somebody needs it, they get it back, whatever. If I tear it down, it needs to go back. Well, just go over to Frost House or wherever it needs to go. And then that's just that, First off, I've been in this way too long and to be sitting here, you know, going through too much. I need to have easy so I can just make content for you guys and, you know, show you certain things. I know some of you guys say, oh, that must be nice. It's just called pay your dues in life. And you'll get yours too. Some people are just greedy and want theirs right off the rip and think the whole world owes them something. And nobody actually owes you anything. The only person you owe is yourself and your family. But planning my aquarium, I am somewhat planning my aquarium. So we already said it, a space. That was first. Plan one. How do I want my layout? How am I going to be sitting here talking to you guys, making my videos? All right. Just like I am. Banner, tank, room. How much space? Bam. 8 feet. I got 8 feet of wall here, okay, that I can work with. So I can have an 8-foot tank if I want. Probably it'd be a 6-foot or something like that. I got that. Lighting. I think I'm going to go with maybe some G5 radiance, just because I hear people mix reviews on it. West Coast loves it. I thought Tom had it, but Tom's still on G4s. They were this, they were that. You need more. Oh, I heard you need more G5s than you did with G4s. I forget who said that. You know, so there's some things I want to test out. You guys know I keep a Spectrum, you know, to check, see what my par meters. It's Epig 510. I always keep a par meter on hand, always have for a very long time. So we got that. I'm gonna, you know, my lights now. Some we're probably gonna go with a killer of a sun. So when I tell you this tank is gonna get pimped out, it ain't gonna be a tank with your lower end stuff. It's gonna be very high end tank. Just so you know, I'm just gonna be honest. I can't have the beast of a tank that I want. We're gonna pack it all into this probably Planet Aquariums, and we're gonna put the bells and whistles on this one. Okay, so you guys ready to see? So anybody that see this video, you might be already late because it might be already here and running. But if you're not and you've seen this for the very first time, say like today, once it drop, or you're just walking in freely right now, you don't want to miss what we're going to do with this tank. So can set up the beast in a similar way to my you know what the canter is? I'm not even going to finish reading that. You funny. I'm not. First off, I didn't have that tank built to do something like that. Okay. I'm just being honest. That's not the purpose of a tank built like that. I'm done with you, decanters. You know what, decanters? I'm gonna put you on about 3 minute, 300 second time. No, I'm not, but you funny today. He's funny today. No, I didn't build a tank to do something like that. I personally did. That's just me. I would never take a tank that I built the way I built it for a peninsula and cram it in somewhere like that. Not happening. Not happening. But anyway, and Mike's my boy, man. You know, but that's just me. You know, Mike has a space day. You know, and that's just what Mike has to do for himself. But I'm not doing that. And you know, I honestly love my big boy stuff, and I'm definitely gonna have my big boy tank. So the wife is already talking about next house having it built. So if the wife is talking about the next house having it built, I'm really gonna plan this next house out, walkout basement, but possibly literally maybe 2,000, maybe 5,000 in the basement. I need, yeah. And maybe when that time comes, maybe me and Mark Callahan or something, Mr. Saltwater Tank, maybe me and him can come together and make some videos for you guys on that one or something, and match some apples and oranges and really plan the hell out of that, because that's going to be something monstrous. And I will probably be getting with Alex from Abiz far as that. Some big scheduling, big pipes, big plumbing system, something that's, I know. Hey, I'm just telling you, you never know what's going to happen on this channel. I don't talk the talk. I talk and walk. So if I'm going to go whatever, then that's kind of what I'm talking about doing. Cement. I'll get with Long Island Aquarium. Get with Joe up there, Wyola. Get with him and see about maybe matching some apples and stuff. How he built his 20,000 and downsize that into like a 5,000 or something like that. So concrete, yeah, concrete pipe, yeah. I mean, like seriously, something that I know that we can whatever. Obviously, something that I can work on. Actually, I have to be able to get into it. All kinds of stuff. So yeah, maybe a corner of the house will be thick plexiglass where I can go from up my first level floor, get into my aquarium from the first level, but I also can walk over top of it and you can see the fish like in a section. Your floor is like transparent. Like I have visions, like some crazy stuff. I said it first in case anybody tries to take that from me. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, yeah, when it comes to, I know I stopped the whole chat later, like, what? Yeah, so if that tank doesn't weigh more than the house, it ain't big enough. Well, it's going to be in the ground. So we have basements. So this will all be done in the ground. That's all I can say. So at the end of the day, that's that. What else? Similar way. Yeah. But yeah. So when it comes to the planning of equipment and stuff like that, oh, I think it would be awesome. And I don't know why. I have nothing to prove here. But I have a dream. And honestly, I would like to make that dream come true. And I know what the volume of water and how important volume of water is when it comes to this hobby. It's not that you can't keep this stuff on a smaller scale, but what you can achieve on a larger level in this hobby when it comes to larger aquariums is unbelievable. I'm just being honest. Like, not to be funny, clownfish actually being able to have babies. And yes, you're probably being able to at least have one baby out of hundreds of eggs that it laid maybe during that process. Okay. That is higher probability. Okay. In 20,000 gallon aquarium. Okay. Coral spawning is spawning in smaller aquariums. I mean, all this stuff that happens and can happen is sky's the limit. I mean, it size does matter, and the way things are done matters. But I don't want to get too far into that because the topic obviously is choosing the right equipment. So choosing the right equipment is obviously key and crucial to for anybody that's starting up their aquarium. It's something to think about. It ain't even something. It is what you need to think about. Placement, finding the right size aquarium for your layout. And once you find the space, you find the aquarium. Okay, now it's time to plan the equipment. What company you want to go with, what company you want to rely on. That is going to be totally onto you. As West Coast did say, though, researching, listening to people, what people have to say, listen to understanding why people are saying what they're saying. Let me tell you something. You have to read between the lines when listening to people talk about equipment, include myself, man. The only difference between me, I don't care. I'm just telling you exactly how it is because that's just who I am. I don't care if a company's looking out for me. I don't care if a company sponsors me. I don't care about none of that. I'm just keeping it 100. But with that being said, I don't care who you are, including myself. Listen to the words on what people are doing, what they're doing. Understand, is it coming from a good place or not? Are they just saying it because of what reason? But here's another thing. I will tell you that I normally look at things like this. I look at, if everybody's saying it's got to be true. Well, in this industry, it doesn't quite work that way. You got people on the right, you got people on the left. You got X amount say, oh, yeah. You got people on the left say, oh, no. So the right say, yeah, left say, no. Guess what? What does that leave you? You stuck in the middle. Unfortunately, you have to find out for yourself. You have to understand why they're saying yeah and understand why they're saying no. It's hard out here. It's hard in this industry. So you sometimes will buy something more than once because you're listening, you're trying to figure it out, you're trying to get it done, you're trying to whatever. But or maybe simply it's a good product, but maybe it just doesn't work for your application. Just because it doesn't work for your application doesn't give you a right neither to be it's garbage. If it's garbage naturally, if it's garbage, then it's garbage. But because it doesn't work for you, doesn't mean something's garbage. You understand what I'm saying? I see people do that too. Oh man, I can't use this. This piece is a crap. I can't use this. This doesn't even have an adapter. Well, the whole thing about building your own aquarium is being a fabricator too, thinking outside the box, understanding, okay, this doesn't come with some type of application for me to be able to hook this up the way that I think it should. But can you go outside the box and build that? I'm just saying. Of course you can. Of course you can. You can go outside the box to build that, to make it work for your application. Some people don't, and then because they won't, it's garbage. It's probably not garbage, but at the end of the day, you got to find out for yourself. I have bought and killed every coral and fish in the industry twice. That happens, Zach. That happens. Unfortunately, it happens. There's nothing you can do about it. Brush your shoulders off, brush your knees off, and keep at it. You'll get it. All right, guys. So anybody in here have anything to add to this topic? I know it's not, to me, it's a very simple topic, but I also think that it's a topic that needs to be had for somebody new or anybody that comes across this channel, can hear what we had to say about it and go from there. But it's a very short topic. So that's why we're kind of like bouncing around a little bit, but it's just planning. It's planning and picking out, the equipment part if you want to order it? Is it local to you? There's so many different reasons why you choose what you choose. You're impatient. Brick and mortar over here has it. Something that you just, I'll buy this. I'll settle for this. You didn't do any research on it. You didn't do anything on it. You just bought it. So keep that in mind. Anybody? Before we wrap this up, I will definitely figure this out. What's up? What's up, Orphic Reefer? Reef. I think it matters of display size. Don't go huge if you can only manage mediocre equipment. Yay. You know what, Decanthus? I think you hit it again. Equipment. When you can go large and not compromise unnecessarily. What did I miss? Oh, Carrie, you late, buddy. We're getting ready to wrap it up. I'm gonna go live again though, so make sure you guys' notifications on. You know what, decanters, you're right. I think size does matter. And when it comes to are you going to compromise with the equipment and stuff like that? Whatever. Yeah, I think that's a good point too. Anybody else? Thank you guys for actually getting those thumbs up. That was great. Hopefully everybody continues to do that. Damn, man. I'm going live again. It's Friday. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to, get this video uploaded, thumbnail done real quick. That usually takes me about 5 minutes or so. I'll get that up. Hey, don't forget. I mean, don't do it right this second. I'm not going to remember that, and I'm not going to be able to see it again. So once I hang up here, you guys can go back on the video, and then in the comment, what do you think? What do you want the next video to be about? So if you leave something, cool. If you don't, cool. Either way, I'll get a topic out and we can talk. So with that being said, everybody's cool. Thanks, Herb. Hey, appreciate you guys. Also, don't forget, man, you can always support this channel by becoming a member, become an official member. What? Stop crying. Oh, Rico asking for money. No, I'm not. I told you. You have the ability to help a channel out. That's creating content. That's all you have to do is become a member and be Linda. Become a member of this channel. It's greatly appreciated as well. And hey, look at those guys. Don't forget, in the description of all my videos, there is a link to receive your 5% discount code for life. So don't forget to show some love to those guys. Those guys are going to show some love as well. They do appreciate. I appreciate. And it is what it is. So with that being said, this is Rico, Rico's Aquariums. Till next time, peace.